Today, Archangel Michael has a message for you. He says, "Chosen one, do not skip. Something powerful is opening for you right now. My beloved child, be still for a moment. Take one breath, slow and gentle. Something sacred is unfolding around you right now, and heaven asked me to bring this message directly to your heart. You are not here by accident. You did not stumble upon these words. You were guided. The air around you has shifted because your spirit has reached a point of alignment you do not fully see yet. Heaven has been waiting for the exact moment when your soul became open enough, soft enough, ready enough to receive what comes next. This moment is that moment. Do not rush. Let your heart become quiet. Let your thoughts settle like dust after a storm. For the first time in a long time, you are being allowed to hear the truth your spirit has been whispering beneath the noise of your life. You are stepping into a new chapter that has already begun. Archangel Michael speaks. My beloved one, I come forward not with urgency, but with purpose. The season you are entering is unlike anything you have walked through before. I am here not to warn you, but to awaken you. You have carried burdens that stretched far beyond your strength, yet you remained standing. You lived through days that felt heavier than your heart could hold, yet you kept breathing. You walked through challenges that would have broken many, but they did not break you. They shaped you. They sharpened you. They forged you into someone heaven can now elevate. You may not see it, but you are standing on the edge of a divine turning point. And it begins here. In this stillness, in this breath, in this moment where your spirit finally says, I'm ready. Open your heart, my child. The heavens are not silent. They are speaking through every subtle shift you feel in your soul. There are currents moving around you that are not visible to the human eye. There are changes unfolding in the places you cannot see yet, but you will soon feel the effects of. Your timeline is being rewritten in real time. Not because you asked for attention, not because you begged for miracles, but because heaven saw the moments you endured in silence, the nights you held yourself together, the tears you never spoke of, the times you kept faith when faith didn't make sense. All of it has reached a point of divine recognition, and the message is simple. It is time for your restoration. My child, listen carefully. Your life has not been delayed. Your soul has not been overlooked. Your prayers have not been ignored. Every step you took in the dark was guiding you closer to the light you are about to walk into. There is no such thing as wasted pain in the heavenly realm. Every struggle you survived has been transformed into a seed, and the season of harvest begins now. Heaven has watched you long enough to know this. You do not give up. You do not break easily. And even when you felt forgotten, you kept moving forward. Because of this, your name has been lifted higher. Your path is being rearranged. Your destiny is being pushed into motion. This chapter will not resemble the chapters behind you. Archangel Michael continues. There is a reason your heart feels different today. There is a reason your spirit feels like it is rising. Even if you cannot explain why, you are entering alignment. Your frequency is lifting. Your soul is remembering its purpose. You are being guided toward blessings that were delayed, not denied. You are being reconnected with opportunities that drifted away. You are being brought into rooms that were once closed to you. And the truth is this: you are not the same person who once waited. You have grown. You have expanded. You have evolved into someone who is finally ready to receive. This message is not meant to alarm you. It is meant to open your eyes to the transformation you are already inside of. Feel the air around you, my child. It carries a softness now, a peace that is settling over your shoulders like a warm mantle. This is not imagination. It is presence. Heaven has drawn near, not because you called loudly, but because your soul whispered honesty, and heaven always responds to truth. You may feel a tingling, or a warmth, or a quiet stillness. These are signs, indicators that divine energy has stepped into your atmosphere. Something is being lifted from you. Something you carried alone for far too long. Something your spirit outgrew before your mind even understood it. Let it fall away. Let heaven take it. Your hands must be free for what comes next. My beloved child, hear this. Your timeline is shifting. Your spiritual path is being clarified. Your destiny is stepping forward. And now, a new decree is being spoken over your life. No more stagnation, no more cycles, no more delay. The energy around you is no longer heavy, it is expanding. Your spirit is no longer tired, it is awakening. Your future is no longer blocked, it is opening like a gate of light. This moment right now is the doorway, and heaven is asking you to walk through without fear. Archangel Michael stands beside you with a strength so immense that nothing can overshadow it. My child, he says, you are stepping into a season where I go before you. Every shadow that once intimidated your spirit will fall. Every burden that tried to weaken you will dissolve. Every obstacle that slowed you is being removed. This is not hope. This is not possibility. This is divine certainty. You are being repositioned, realigned, rewritten into the path that was always meant for you. Your waiting has not been ignored. Your endurance has not been forgotten. Everything is beginning to unfold, and this time, nothing will interrupt it. Beloved soul, take another deep breath. Let it slowly fill your lungs and gently leave your body. With every breath, you are loosening your grip on the old story and making room for the new one that is already unfolding. You have been through seasons where nothing seemed to move, where doors stayed shut, where answers did not come. But what you could not see is that heaven was not ignoring you. Heaven was preparing you. When nothing appeared to change on the outside, everything was transforming on the inside. You were becoming stronger. You were becoming wiser. You were becoming ready. And now your readiness is the key that unlocks what once felt unreachable. Archangel Michael speaks gently. You have walked through halls of disappointment. You have tasted betrayal. You have stood in the quiet shadows, wondering if your light was meant to shine at all. Listen closely, my child. You were not abandoned in those moments. You were being refined. There are blessings you asked for long ago that could not arrive at your old level of understanding. Your heart needed maturity. Your spirit needed depth. Your faith needed roots strong enough to carry the weight of what was coming. So you were allowed to grow through storms. You were allowed to bend, but never break. You were allowed to feel lost, only so that you could truly be found. Today, heaven calls you not broken, but ready. My beloved child, you have wondered, why did it take so long? Why did I have to feel so much pain? Why did I have to lose so much before something shifted? Here is your answer. The path you walk is not small. The calling on your life is not ordinary. The impact your presence will have is greater than you know, and great callings require great preparation. You were never being punished. You were being shaped for stability, so that when your blessings arrive, you will not lose them through fear or doubt. You will hold them with confidence. You will steward them with wisdom. You will share them with generosity. Your story is not about what you lost. It is about who you became in the process. Archangel Michael continues. There is a shift happening in your energy field right now. The heaviness that once wrapped itself around your heart is releasing. The memories that once haunted you are being softened and rewritten. Your past is no longer the place where your mind will live. It is simply the soil from which your growth emerged. The guilt you've carried from what you didn't know then, the shame you held for the mistakes you made in survival, the blame you placed on yourself for things beyond your control, all of that is being lifted. Heaven does not accuse you. Heaven understands you, and heaven has decided. You will not move into your new season carrying the weight of old wounds. My child, listen with your heart. Forgiveness is flowing through your timeline. Not just forgiveness for others, but forgiveness for yourself. You did the best you could with the knowledge you had in that moment. You responded from fear because you were hurt. You held on to things because you were afraid of being left empty. Heaven saw every hidden motive, every secret fear, and every tear you never allowed to fall. And still, you were loved. Still, you were chosen. Still, you are being elevated. You are not disqualified by your past. You are empowered by it. Every crack in your heart has allowed more light to enter. And that light is what the world will feel when you walk into your purpose fully. Archangel Michael stands quietly, then says, "You asked heaven for confirmation. You asked for a sign that you are not forgotten. You asked to know if anything good could still come from your story. This message is that confirmation. These words are that sign. Heaven has not only heard you, it has rearranged things in your favor. Paths are opening. Connections are forming. Opportunities are aligning behind the scenes. You may not see them yet, but you will feel the results. Synchronicities will increase. You will hear your name in places you did not expect. You will encounter people who speak life into you without knowing your full story. This is not random. This is alignment. Beloved child, you are moving into a chapter of divine clarity. Where confusion once lived, understanding will begin to bloom. Where anxiety once ruled, peace will start taking the throne. Where doubt once whispered, certainty will gently rise. Your inner world is becoming still, not because you suddenly have all the answers, but because you finally trust that you don't need to. You are being guided. You are being guarded. You are being gently led into exactly where you need to be. Your only task now is to listen to the quiet nudges, to the gentle pulls, to the voice within that sounds like love, not fear. That voice is how heaven speaks to you. Jesus steps forward in this moment, and his presence feels like a warm sunrise after a long night. He speaks softly. My beloved one, I was with you in the silence. I was with you when no one understood. I was with you when you thought you had failed. Every time your heart broke, mine felt it too. Every time you questioned your worth, I whispered the truth. Every time you thought you were alone, I wrapped you in grace you couldn't see. You never walked through any valley by yourself. Even in your loneliest moments, love was standing beside you. And now that you are stepping into this new season, know this: I am not just walking with you. I am going before you. My child, the road ahead is bright. That does not mean you will never face challenge again, but it does mean that challenges will no longer define you. You are no longer the wounded one struggling to survive. You are the rising one, learning to thrive. Heaven is placing strength in your spine, courage in your chest, gentleness in your voice, discernment in your mind. Your presence will begin to change rooms, not through force, not through noise, but through the quiet stability of a soul in harmony with its purpose. People will feel safer near you, more hopeful around you, more peaceful in your company. That is because heaven's light will be resting upon you. Archangel Michael says, you are being entrusted with this light not to keep it hidden, but to allow it to flow. You are not required to fix everyone. You are not responsible for saving every soul that crosses your path. All you are asked to do is to stand in your truth, to walk in your grace, and to radiate the compassion that was born from your own healing. Your life is about to speak louder than your words ever could. In the coming days, you will notice it. Small shifts, little breakthroughs, unexpected ease. Not everything will be dramatic. Some miracles are quiet, subtle, soft, but they are real. Your spirit will recognize them. Your heart will know. Beloved child, the shift you are entering now is not subtle. It is profound. You may not see the full picture yet, but deep within you, something has already awakened. A quiet knowing, a gentle certainty, a sense that life is beginning to turn in your favor in ways you once thought were impossible. This feeling is not imagination. It is recognition. Your soul recognizes what your mind has not caught up to yet, that you are stepping into the season you prayed for, wept for, and prepared for. There is a sacred unfolding happening in the unseen, and you are at the center of it. Archangel Michael steps closer and speaks with calm authority. You are being lifted, my beloved, not by chance, not by luck, but by divine design. For so long you believed that your breakthrough depended on how hard you fought. You believed you had to push, force, strive, or struggle. But the truth is far softer. Your elevation comes through surrender, through stillness, through allowing the universe to carry what your hands can no longer hold. You are done fighting battles that drained your light. You are now walking into battles that heaven has already won on your behalf. My child, your spirit is entering a new frequency, one that cannot coexist with the heaviness you carried before. That is why certain people have drifted away. That is why old habits suddenly feel hollow. That is why places you once tolerated now feel uncomfortable. Your soul is outgrowing what your past normalized. This is not loss. This is ascension. This is divine reorganization. Heaven is clearing your path, removing noise, and making space for what aligns with your higher calling. Some relationships were removed because they could not carry the weight of your next chapter. Some opportunities were withheld because they were too small for your destiny. Some delays happened because heaven was protecting you from premature blessings. Nothing was taken. Everything was prepared. Archangel Michael continues. There is a light rising from within you, and the world will feel it before you do. You are becoming a beacon, not of perfection, but of transformation. Your energy is shifting from survival to creation, from endurance to expansion, from holding on to rising up. And because of this, people will begin to respond to you differently. Some will be drawn to your warmth. Some will be inspired by your strength. Some will feel healed simply by being in your presence. This is the quiet power of a soul aligned with its divine timeline. My beloved child, a new wave of clarity is approaching your life. You will begin to understand why certain paths never opened, why certain people were temporary, why certain seasons felt longer than they should have. Every unanswered question is about to receive closure. You are not meant to carry confusion any longer. You are entering a time where understanding meets peace, and peace meets movement, and movement meets breakthrough. You will find yourself making choices with new certainty. You will attract what matches your soul instead of what soothes your wounds. You will feel guided even when the path ahead is not fully visible. This is what it feels like when heaven takes the lead. Jesus steps forward with a presence that feels like a soft glow around your heart. My beloved one, you do not need to fear the unknown anymore. You are not walking into darkness. You are walking into destiny. He reaches toward you not with force, but with invitation. You have outgrown the battles that once defined you. You have healed in ways you did not realize. You have matured into someone who can now hold what is meant for them. You are no longer the person who settled for less because you were afraid of losing everything. You are no longer the person who silenced your needs to protect others. You are no longer the person who hid your light to make others comfortable. Your spirit is done shrinking. Your soul is rising. My child, hear this clearly. You are entering a season of spiritual elevation where what is meant for you will approach with ease. Not because life is suddenly simple, but because you are no longer resisting what your soul already knows. Opportunities will begin to flow toward you. Ideas will spark effortlessly. People who align with your purpose will appear without force. You will not chase. You will attract. You will not beg. You will receive. This is the reward of a heart that remained open, even through heartbreak. This is the reward of a soul that kept faith, even in silence. This is the reward of endurance. Archangel Michael's wings rise behind you, forming a radiant shield of light. You are being protected in this new season, not guarded by fear, but shielded by purpose. There are doors that will not open to you, not because you are unworthy, but because your light does not belong in those rooms. There are connections you will not rekindle, not because you lack love, but because your spirit has surpassed what those relationships can offer. There are opportunities you will decline, not because you fear failure, but because you now understand alignment. Protection does not always feel like safety. Sometimes it feels like separation, but both are divine. My beloved child, you are being prepared for encounters that will shift your entire trajectory. New partnerships, new circles, new doors, new paths. There will be moments in the coming weeks when you will feel a sudden pull toward something, a thought, a person, an idea, a direction. Trust those pulls. They are not random urges. They are breadcrumbs from heaven. Your intuition is awakening like never before. Your spiritual senses are sharpening. Your inner guidance is growing louder and clearer. This is the beginning of your intuitive elevation. Jesus speaks again. Your blessings are not waiting for the perfect moment. They are waiting for your openness. And you, my child, have reached that openness. Your heart is softer. Your spirit is wiser. Your faith is deeper. Your purpose is clearer. Heaven sees it. Heaven honors it. Heaven responds to it. You are not stepping into a miracle. You are the miracle, the result of every hardship you survived and every lesson you embraced. And now, the universe is aligning with your rise. Archangel Michael concludes this part with a powerful decree. Your life is entering acceleration. Momentum will build. Peace will deepen. Blessings will multiply. But remember this: it will not overwhelm you. It will not confuse you. It will not pass you by. Because you are ready. Because you are aligned. Because you are walking with heaven, hand in hand. The old chapter is closed. The new one is open. Walk forward, beloved child. Your destiny is unfolding in real time. Beloved child, you have reached the most sacred part of this message, the place where heaven's intention meets your rising spirit. Take one more slow breath. Let it soften your shoulders, quiet your mind, and open the space within you where divine truth settles. What unfolds next is not just guidance. It is activation. You are stepping into the energy your soul has been preparing for your entire life. Archangel Michael speaks. My beloved, the road ahead is no longer defined by struggle. It is shaped by purpose. Purpose that has been waiting patiently for you to grow into it. You have completed a cycle, one that lasted longer than you expected, held more lessons than you wanted, and stretched your spirit farther than you believed you could bear. But cycles end, chapters close, seasons turn, and now you stand at the dawn of a new one written not by fear, not by survival, but by alignment. My child, there is something you must understand. Your life is no longer governed by the old story. Your energy is no longer tied to the old pain. Your timeline is no longer held by the old limitations. You are free. You may not fully feel it yet, but freedom often arrives quietly before it appears visibly. You will notice the signs soon. Thoughts becoming clearer, emotions becoming lighter, decisions becoming easier, intuition becoming stronger, hope rising naturally without force. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Jesus steps forward once more, and his presence feels like a gentle morning light touching your heart. My beloved one, I have walked with you through valleys where you feared you would not return. I held your hope when you lost it. I carried your strength when you laid it down. And now, he lifts his hand. You are entering restoration. Not partial restoration, complete restoration. Your spirit will be renewed. Your faith will be revived. Your opportunities will expand. Your joy will return in full. The pieces of your life that felt shattered are being gathered, not to put you back the way you were, but to form the version of you that you were always meant to grow into. Beloved child, heaven is aligning multiple blessings at once, not in chaos, but in perfect order. There are three great movements entering your life. Uno, elevation. Your name will be lifted in rooms where you have not yet stood. People will begin to see your worth before you speak a word. Your presence will open doors that effort once could not. 2. Restoration. What was lost emotionally, spiritually, financially, or personally, will return in forms better than before, not as replacements, but as divine upgrades. 3. Divine companionship. You will no longer walk alone. Heaven is aligning you with souls who match your frequency, who encourage your growth, who respect your heart, and who walk beside you with sincerity and purpose. These 3 movements will shape the next season of your journey. Archangel Michael continues. You will soon feel a shift in your intuition. It will become sharper, louder, and more accurate. This is because your spirit is finally aligned with its original blueprint. You will know what conversations to avoid. You will sense which opportunities are yours. You will feel the difference between what drains you and what expands you. This intuitive clarity is a gift you earned through endurance. It is time for you to trust yourself the way heaven trusts you. My beloved child, your glow is returning, not the fragile glow you had when you were trying to appear strong, but the real glow, the glow that comes from healing, understanding, and inner peace. People will notice it. They will comment on it. They will wonder what changed. But the change is simple. You are finally becoming who you were always meant to be. Not the version shaped by pain, not the version molded by survival, but the version crafted by purpose. Jesus speaks with calm certainty. You are about to witness movement where there was once blockage, acceleration where there was once delay, peace where there was once turmoil. And then he adds, you have asked for signs, you will receive them. In the coming days, you will encounter moments that feel almost orchestrated, as if the universe rearranged itself just to speak to you. You will see repeating numbers. You will hear familiar words at unexpected times. You will feel goosebumps or warmth for no reason. You will sense presence. You will dream vividly. These are not random experiences. They are signals that heaven is active in your life. Archangel Michael places a shield of light around you. This shield is your protection for the next chapter. You will not be touched by the energies that once drained you. Negative intentions will fall before reaching you. Old patterns will break before repeating. Confusion will dissolve before taking root. You are guarded. You are covered. You are protected. There is no force strong enough to undo what heaven has already set in motion for you. My beloved child, hear this final truth. Your journey from this point forward will not look like the path behind you. You are no longer climbing out of darkness. You are walking into purpose. You are no longer trying to prove your worth. You are living from it. You are no longer searching for who you are. You are remembering who you've always been. You are entering a season where blessings will begin to meet you halfway, where peace comes without effort, where joy comes without fear, where opportunities come without struggle, where love comes without pain. This is your season of overflow. Jesus whispers, my beloved one, you are safe. You are chosen. You are guided. You are cherished. You are ready. Not someday. Not soon. No. Heaven has not only stepped into your story, it has rewritten the ending. And from this point forward, your life will unfold with grace and divine protection, surrounding you at every step. Archangel Michael concludes with this blessing. Walk forward with courage. Walk forward with clarity. Walk forward with the knowing that your destiny has awakened. You are stepping into a timeline where the best days of your life are not ahead of you. They are beginning right now. Carry this light with you. Hold this message in your heart. And remember, you are guided. You are protected. You are rising, and heaven walks with you.